Hey, welcome to Dave Outdoors. I'm Dave and we are outdoors. Tonight we're just going to go for a little walk through the bush. Two missions. We're looking for some punky wood to make char from and some mushrooms. This spot's usually pretty decent for mushrooms, so we're just going to see what we can find. September here in northern Ontario. Right now we have chanterelles, lobster mushrooms are in, we have some coral, there are some oysters still out, puffballs are coming to an end. We found a few, but they're getting kind of old and kind of spoiled right now. But hopefully we can find the chanterelles. There's usually a spot back here where they grow pretty abundantly. I picked some a few weeks ago and left a bunch of smaller ones, so hopefully they are still going to be around. Let's just see what we can find. Normally I find they grow up under these ferns. Let's see what we got here. It's been quite humid up here the last while, so hopefully that hasn't hurt the growth at all. If anything, it should help them, I think. But we'll see what we can find. Hopefully nobody else has beat me to them. It shouldn't be, because this is virtually right behind my house. So let's see what happens. Usually, okay, there's some old ones. Something's already got to it before I did. But that's nature. Usually in here quite thick. So I wonder if the critters have beat me to it. Quite possible. Let's keep going a little farther here. I know it's not going to be hard to find the punk wood. It's virtually everywhere. Actually, there's a decent log there. So maybe we'll just, while we're here, we'll get that. Just bear with me for a second. Try to get a better angle for you. So what we're looking for is this old rotten wood just laying on the ground, and basically nice and damp, and you wouldn't think it's good for anything, but we're going to take that and we're going to make char out of it, which that's the good stuff there. See how wet that is? It just falls apart with your fingers. We want that, and if you don't know what char is, we'll be using that to make fires with. It'll be tinder. You can light it pretty quickly with the ferro rod or any type of spark. So we'll take that. That'll be good for now. This will be showing you how to do that in another video very shortly, and end results show you how well it works. I've had great success with it in the past, so we'll do that. Go from there. So now that's good for now. I already got a bunch at home, so if we can just get some of that, some chanterelles, that would be great. First spot's not working out too good. No. Yeah, there's been something back here knocking all these guys down. I'm going to, they're everywhere. Another one here. So I'm going to pick a few of those, take them back, because I don't know exactly what, I know quite a few mushrooms, but I don't know them all, so just set up 1 second. I just carried an old onion bag with me for my foraging bag, so we'll get these. And I spotted a bunch more up closer to the house, so we'll maybe get those on the way back out. Figure out how to open this bag. There we go. So we'll get those, those. They'll go good with our collection that we have. I got a bunch of chicken fat mushrooms yesterday, which would be nice. And then I was out with the family and we got some brook trout. So we'll cook up some brook trout and fresh mushrooms tonight. Be a nice little snack. So we'll just take another little tour here and see what we can luck out and see any more mushrooms. I got a feeling that the critters have beat me to it. This is generally the spot back here, but like I say, I know that other spot up there has a bunch of these other ones I just picked, so maybe we can get some more of those. With any luck. Always keeping an eye out for the chaga as well. Like to pick that in the winter time though. It's I was told by a friend who's very into the chaga and medicinal herbs and stuff that she only picks at the winter time. Which makes sense. There's another good wood for making char. Lots of that around. There's quite an abundance. So hopefully we'll get into some more mushrooms here right soon. See what we can find. Ferns have gotten quite tall this year. We've had a lot of rain this summer. A bit too much really, but I guess make the farmers happy at times. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be very successful. These chanterelle. But that's about par for the course, I guess. Animals got to eat too. I've seen squirrels in the patches before, and every now and then you'll see in the bush there's mushrooms hanging in trees, where the squirrels are actually hanging the mushrooms to dry, is what I've been told. But they're smart little buggers. Let's see, we'll go up here a little farther. Yeah. Well, that's my go-to spot. Was good 2 weeks ago. Not so much now. But we're not giving up just yet. Not yet. It's quite amazing actually when you think about it. Month to month, the different mushrooms that are available to us. And it's constantly changing. I want to get up to property we have up near Mattawa, which always get a lot of reishi and lobster mushrooms up there. Coral, some bear's tooth, stuff like that. It's a very good spot. So we'll just head back the other way so we can pick those other mushrooms I saw earlier. Find where they were now. Oh, here's a bunch of mushrooms here. So I'll just turn the So we got these guys here. We got some more over here. They're literally everywhere, these guys. Big ones, small ones, some the size of your head. All right, that's pretty good. They're, I know they're a bolay of sorts, and I did a quick Google search, and I did find them, but it wasn't giving me the information I really wanted. I also use an app called Shroomify. It's a really good app. It shows you the mushroom identifications, when they grow, edible, not edible, poisonous, that kind of thing. Really good app. It's free. And then if you want to increase the information it gives you, I think it's like $5 or something. Very cheap. And really good app. Really good app. Look at this big log. This is what we're going through. Yeah. Get back to these other ones. Oh, there's my dogs. They can hear my voice, I guess, waiting for me to get back. I didn't bring them because there has been a couple of bears in the area lately, and I don't need them taking off chasing bears. And the season doesn't open for a bit yet, so they just have to be grouchy with me for a bit. I'll get them off when we get home. Okay, so here we are. I just put it on pause for a few minutes. Just I had some pretty heavy duty traversing I had to do over some rocks and logs. But we are back at the mushroom spot that I was talking about earlier. There's quite a few here. We got some and there, all around the area. So I'm just gonna set you up here. Sorry about the camera problems. It's not very good ground here. Lots of mushrooms. I like the big ones, but I tend to like the smaller ones too. Probably a little bit better, a little more tender. They're new. My favorite is probably chanterelles, or oysters are good. Slippery jacks are good. I haven't seen too many slippery jacks up north here, but down in the Kawartha Lake Sturm region there, they're quite plentiful down there. And the puffballs down there are the size of volleyballs or basketballs. Up here, they only tend to grow about the size of a tennis ball. You find those, you're doing well. And pick them right away. Pretty much as soon as you see them, because if you don't, either somebody else or something else will. That's how it goes, I guess, when you're in the bush. I'm just going to sit down here again. I see some more over here. Yeah, we got a few more, I guess. Mushroom picking. You never know where it's gonna take you. Or what you're gonna come across. So, just there, a couple more. Oh, more over there. Not going far. And we're going right back. Oh yeah, there's lots over here. Lots. Okay, so I got lots there. That's more than enough for me for tonight. See, the mushrooms are always changing month to month, so I got quite a handful there. So get home with those, and yeah, we're gonna have fresh fish, fresh mushrooms for supper, and it'll be a good night. It's always a good night in the bush. And then say with the punk wood, I don't think I'll have time to do that video tonight. It'll be posted as a separate video, but we'll get it done, and we'll do. In that video, we'll show you a bunch of different materials you can use for making char, because there's no end to it. And then we're going to be doing a bunch of fire starting methods, knots, tarpology type, and all kinds of stuff. So until then, I'll show you what we come up with the trout and mushrooms a little later once I get home.